Hello and welcome to Parris RV. I'm Brett Parris. Today I am super excited to show you this awesome 2021 Rockwood Signature Ultralight, and the model's called an 8299SB. It's a triple slide fifth wheel that has tons of space in it, and it weighs just over 10,000 pounds. So these brand new late model half tons, you know, some of those can tow something like this. Super awesome fifth wheel. Let's check out some of the features. Look at the steps here. You've got the very best steps. Instead of having the metal ones that roll out, you've got these nice aluminum steps, and this is the kind that has the shock on it. So it's super easy to bring up and bring down. I love that feature. Check out the two awnings. You know, a lot of times when you have slide out on this side, you lose a lot of your awning space because they mount the awning up on top of the slide and then you only get about half. This one actually has the awning mounted right to the slide, and then the other awning that's mounted right to the side of the vehicle. So two awnings, and they both have nice LED strips underneath, and they're just power. So you just hit a button and the awnings go out. Really nice. You know, in RVs right now, frameless windows are the very best windows that you can get. Really beats the ones that have the frames, because the ones with the frames have the rubber gasket. The rubber gasket starts looking old, it starts chalking, and it starts cracking. Sometimes they're falling out, the little rubber inserts. In RVs, this truly is the best one. Nice frameless window. Notice this sticker right here. It says it has a Wi-Fi ranger on board. That's super nice. You can go ahead and subscribe to the 4G LTE service, which is nice, give your vehicle a hotspot. But if you don't want to do that, you know, you can take all of your devices. So let's say that your kids have a phone, you've got a laptop, you've got a smart TV, whatever you've got, you take all your devices, hook them to the Ranger, and then when you get to a campground and they give you the password for the Wi-Fi, all you've got to do is connect the Ranger only to the Wi-Fi source, and then get yourself a private firewall, plus, you know, it gives you a amplified signal, which is really nice. If you check out the side here, it tells you that it's got a Rockwood climate control package. Now, you know, Rockwood just takes these things a step further than the other brands. And so, you know, in all the other brands this size, the most typical thing you see is a fully enclosed sealed heated underbelly where the tanks are heated off of the furnace. Well, this Rockwood has that, and most brands do. But Rockwood takes it a step further. What are you going to do when you're camping in a warmer weather, then you go into colder climates and you're driving down the road? You can't run your furnace, right? Well, what Rockwood does is they've got a switch that you just turn a switch on, and it's got tank heaters. The tank heaters require power, so your vehicle's charging the battery's running the tank heaters. Really nice for going down the road. Your tanks aren't going to freeze on you. And then when you get where you're going, you can just turn your furnace on rather than wasting battery power off the tank heaters and heat them that way. So super, super awesome. Rockwood really thinks of everything, and you know, some brands argue over that style is the way to go. Some brands argue over the other style. In a Rockwood, you get both, and you just don't see that in RVs typically. Right here, you can take your TV on the inside. It's got a matching bracket. Hang your TV on the outside so you can put your awning out. Put your TV here. You've got outside speakers, so you can turn your speakers on the outside. And then right here is an outside space for your outside cooking unit. This unit comes with an outside cooking device. It's inside in a box, but it hangs right here, so you can cook on the inside or cook on the outside. Super awesome. So it's got two-tone aluminum wheels, but the really nice thing about this is it's got what they call a Torflex axle, and it has independent suspension. So, you know, here at Parris RV, we've got 40-something brands of RVs, and you know, all your other trailers will have a straight axle with leaf springs, not on a Rockwood. It's got independent suspension, so what that means is you've got your axle, and then if you go down through a dip or something, just the one wheel will go down. Plus, with independent suspension like that, it's got 3 inches of travel, where a metal spring will only have 1 inch of travel. You know, a metal spring, when it pops back, a lot of times will create sway because it transfers weight to the tongue of the vehicle, and it'll create sway. In a Rockwood, you've got 3 inches of travel, and it just travels down the road a lot nicer. Plus, having a Torflex axle, you know, it's got little neoprene isolators in there to take out all the vibrations. Really the very best you can get. So now we're in the 8299SB, and you know what I really love about this is there's slide outs on both sides, which really makes this short, lightweight fifth wheel feel huge and open. Look at the depth of these slides, plus you get windows all the way around. We've got them pulled down right now to get rid of the glare on the windows, but you get a day shade, which is here. You can put that up, and a night shade, which is really nice. So you've got both layers And these MCD roller shades are really substantially better than the little pleated shades that are like paper. You know, these are just a lot better. Right here you've got a tri-fold sofa, so this will pull out and make into really a real nice bed. You've got a couple of nice recliners in the back. Again, windows all the way around, and you know what? All these windows open, which is really nice because it'll give you some airflow through there. Plus, if you're backed up to a lake or in the forest or something, you've got a great view. Windows are better because it makes it feel bigger and more open. Check out your freestanding dinette. You know, this is pretty nice. They don't want to, you know, lose any space, so you know those flip up and you can put things underneath there, maybe placemats or whatever. You can make this table bigger. We put the leaf out, but it just slides up inside here, which is really nice. You've got a nice fireplace. You know, a lot of people look at those fireplaces and think not necessary, but you know what? That is necessary. It gives you free electric heat, which I absolutely love. Not only does it give you a nice flame and look cool and everything, but it's got a heater on board, and so you can just turn that up and not burn propane and heat this thing off electricity. That's really, really handy. Check out the sound system here. It's got a DVD player, it's got USB in, it's got HDMI in, and of course you can just Bluetooth it from any device, which is really nice. And of course you got speakers on the inside, and again, speakers on the outside like I showed you before. That'd just be speaker A, B, and C, so zone 1, 2, and 3. That's the bedroom, the living room, and the outside. Check out the TV right here, nice big flat screen TV, and wow, look at that. Place to hide your pistol right here. Great spot right there in the back. Put all your movies, whatever you've got. You've got a nice sound bar right here. Check out the island. You know, I don't think you could have done it any better in this short, compact fifth wheel. You got a nice residential pull-out sprayer, solid surface countertops, and then of course you got a undermount stainless steel sink, which is really better than about anything I've ever seen in an RV. Just like home, you know, undermount stainless sink, real nice. You've got a whole house water filtration system in a Rockwood. You know, the other brands, you can add that to them. It's a couple $100, but in a Rockwood, you get it standard. So, whole house water filtration, you just spin the filter off, bring this down. Now it's sealed for your protection. Put that in there, and whether you're getting water up from your tank or water in from the post, all your water is going to be filtered. You know, in the other brands, you just don't get that. Check out the nice four-door refrigerator that you get in this model. Really, really nice. Gives you lots of space. Freezer up top, fridge down below. In a Rockwood, you get the full-size 22-inch oven, which is nice. A lot of brands don't even have a gas oven. And if they do, they put a little 17-inch. Not in a Rockwood, you get a full 22-inch oven. Super nice, plus an integrated cooktop, which will give you more counter space if you need it. And then of course up here, you know, you've got a full-size microwave. You know, a lot of them just come with the microwave only. So it's nice that you've got a gas oven and a microwave. And then check out this buffet area here. Tons of storage, tons of drawers, you know, soft closed drawers, which are nice. Storage up top. Check out this fan right here. You know, this fan is an absolute amazing fan. You just don't get it in the other brands. You're gonna have to spend some extra money in the other brands to add that. Again, we have over 40 brands here. I don't know of another brand that comes with that type of fan standard, but that thing will move 920 cubic feet of air per minute, which is super nice because if you come into a vehicle that's been sitting here with the door shut and the airs have been off and it's hot, you can come in, you can turn that on. It's got a remote control to turn it on and off. You can turn that thing on, it'll pull all the air out of here in 3-4 minutes and then cool down a trailer that's not a hot box. And then that fan has a cover on the outside that goes over the top of the trailer, so you can leave it open in the rain, leave it open going down the road. You know, in our parts store, we sell that fan for about $300, and we sell the cover that goes over for like another $200. So that is like a $500 package. We're gonna look when we get up here in the top, but there's a couple more. So super nice. Not that you can't add it, you can add it to the other brands, but it comes standard in a Rockwood. Really, really nice. Right here, this has got a built-in vacuum in this particular one. So you know you're sweeping along and you just hit this and you sweep into it, which is pretty cool. In the hall is where you run all of your devices. And one thing I really like is, you know, you can just take your phone, get the app on your phone. Of course, you can come in here and you can push the buttons to turn your tank heaters on or to put your awning in and out or turn your water heater on and off, put your slides in and out. But one thing I really like, you know, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've set up in a campground and been worried about the trees over here. and had my wife go out there and I, tell her, hey honey, if I hit that, getting close to that tree, hit the side of the trailer, so I stop. Well, with this app, you can just walk around the back side of the trailer and sit there and put the slide in and out and watch it as it's coming in and out. That's not going to hit anything. Maybe you're bringing it in. Maybe you're worried about pine needles, pine cones, some tree branches. You can stand out there, watch it, put it in and out. Maybe you're sitting out in your lawn chair with your favorite beverage and you want to get your awning out to get out of the sun. You grab your phone, put your awning in and out, So everything can be controlled from your phone if you download this app, which is really, really handy. So pretty cool. Here's the button to turn your Wi-Fi Ranger on and off. And I love this side aisle bath because really what this does is it keeps everything on one side. So now we're in the bathroom with the 8299SB, and guess what? Just like I said, there's another one of those high-speed ventilators in the roof with the fan. The other brands are just going to have the little tiny fan. This one's got the big monster fan, so pretty cool. Plus you just run it again with a remote, which I really like. This bathroom is incredible. Number one, it's all porcelain. Porcelain's substantially better on the toilet than the plastic. The plastic ones tend to scratch and leave marks. Porcelain, more like home, a lot nicer. Plus you've got this real nice countertop here. You've got a nice place to put your stuff. They use every available bit of storage. There is a really nice cabinet here on the back side of this door where you can put your towels and things in there. Rockwood just does a great job with every bit of space. I love the glass shower door. Rockwood does it better than anybody else. Plus it's got a full, surround. A lot of brands you're spraying up on the wallboard, so it's nice that it's got a full surround. But here's the thing that's absolutely genius. It's got a water miser system, and I haven't seen that on any other brand. This is, Rockwood's had it for about a year, but, I'm all about trying to conserve, and when you're dry camping, you got to be super careful with your water, right? And, when you go to take a shower, what happens? You turn your water on, and then it comes out of your faucet because you don't want to jump in there when it's cold. You're waiting for it to get warm, and you end up pumping 2-3 gallons down into the drain, into the gray tank, just trying to get your hot water to this spot. That's kind of wasteful. So Rockwood came up with this water miser system, and what you do is you flip this little valve here, and then you turn your hot water on here, and instead of coming out the faucet and down the drain, what it does is it diverts it straight back into the fresh tank, so you're not wasting any water. And then when this pipe changes color, well, then you just flip that valve again, and out comes the hot water. Stand in, get yourself a hot shower without wasting any water. Absolutely genius. I absolutely think it's awesome. Being conservative is a great thing, and you're only going to find it in a Rockwood. So now we're up in the bedroom of the 8299SB, and it's got a king bed on a king bed slide, which is really cool. So again, remember how I mentioned earlier, it's got 3 slides, 2 in the back, 1 up top here. And again, this trailer is only 10,000 pounds, which is pretty cool. And it's only like roughly 32 feet. So, you really get a lot in a short, compact, easy to tow fifth wheel, and having a king bed is really nice. And again, you get windows on both sides that you can open up to get ventilation through. You've got power on both sides for charging, which is cool. You've got, nice storage here, nice storage here. Look at the storage you get in the front of this. There's your outside cooking unit like I was talking about earlier. It's right there, but, shoe storage and washer dryer hookup, which is pretty nice. And then back to this mattress, it's got a real mattress. It's got a Serta. A lot of them just have junk mattresses that are absolutely garbage. This one's got a Serta mattress. This particular 8299 we're looking at has 2 air conditioners, one here and one down there. If you don't have the air here, most of the time we're gonna option another power ventilator right here with that hood over the top. So in this particular one we're looking at, it's got the second air, which is nice. In this particular one, we also outfitted it with the power jacks. Really, it's got everything you can think of. You think about some of the things that you get with a Rockwood. You can move the TV outside. It's got a Wi-Fi ranger. It's got an exterior cooking unit already included. 2 power awnings, fireplace. It's got the water miser. It's got the whole house water filtration system. It's got torsion axle, with independent suspension. Absolutely amazing what you get with a Rockwood. It's the very best thing you can find on the market in this price range. You want to learn more about this or any RV? You come see me at Parris RV.